Hi, so I kind of just wanted to make this video um, for accountability. Um, I just haven't made the smartest of choices in the past few weeks, I guess, and I feel like my spirit, God was warning me about these choices that I was gonna make, and um, just wanted to do a video on it. I'm just gonna jump into it. So I sometimes journal just to like get my prayers out and then, to talk to God. And I made a journal entry about a month ago, and this was my last journal entry, which was January 17th, 2026. And this is what I wrote. I've been stuck and unstable. The devil has had his fun running me in circles. I think I'm progressing, but it's my flesh that I feel. Now, to break in unhealthy ways, I fast and pray. And I think I wrote this because I was just going through a lot. I felt like, still kind of feel like, I haven't progressed in anywhere in my life. Haven't made huge accomplishments, and I guess that's just me comparing myself to my peers. I've done school, I've done this and that, and to look at everyone progressing and me standing in the same spot, and not to see kind of any fruit of what I've done or of what I thought I accomplished, kind of starts to like mess with me, or it's been messing with me. And so I say I fast and I pray to get closer to God, not just because I want things, but just to know Him more, to know myself more, and just to have a deeper connection. I've been wanting just like a deeper connection with Him, like I want to just be inside of His skin, And I also wrote on the 17th, who am I to go out and speak if I'm unstable? If I had followers, they would leave me because they would see that I can't even trust me. And this goes back to me having like dreams of God showing me that I don't even know if to call it a teacher or someone that's supposed to be leading others. And I always second guess that because I'm like, who am I to lead these people, to tell these people what to do and how to do it, according to God's rules and what He wants, if I can't even keep myself stable and on track, because you guys are going to be looking at me for answers and the way and what God is saying to them, And so I wrote that. And in between time, a lot has happened. And when I say a lot has happened, I mean that I have fallen. I have fallen into sin. I have done things that I should not have done. And I stayed there, currently still there. And I kind of felt no remorse. I felt, not that I didn't feel no remorse, but I stayed there. And so this is what I wrote. I said, so in my journal, it said something that God is teaching you. I said, to listen, when He's speaking, it's not you. So in my reflection, I said, it seems a lot has happened in the past month. Seems like it's been longer. I have fallen really low. Sin is running rampant. I let the battle overcome me. I feel defeated, unworthy, shaken. I not only fell, but I stayed low. I wanted to vibrate higher, but I became frustrated. I became impatient. I took matters into my own hands. I have guilt, but I have not succumbed, but it has not succumbed me. Only as the days go by, I start to feel broken again and again and again. I had thoughts that were not mine. They told me I had an enemy coming, but yet I welcomed him with open arms, thinking this is innocent, he will never defeat me. I'm too strong. Sadly, I knew I would be defeated. I basically gave the enemy the weapon and I said, here I am, thinking that I'm too far gone. God has given me over. My purpose sold. He's done with me. Might as well stay. But oddly enough, he came with correction, a comment before destruction, saying to not be a pleaser of men, a thought that popped into my head before this comment became physical. So, for more context, again, I fell. I'd been doing things I should not have been doing. And I went to church. My pastor asked me if I could stay so he could, prophesy to me and speak a word from God. And he wanted to say this privately because I feel like he knew what I was doing because God told him what I was doing. And he basically said, and this has to do with a lot of areas of my life, but I know specifically he was talking about a certain thing because I had thought this thought earlier the day, maybe even the day before he brought this up. He said, Artresa, God has been speaking to me and he's told me to basically let you know to not be a pleaser of men. And I was like, wow. So God really is speaking when he says, like, you think these thoughts are yours, but no, they're not yours. They're me talking to you, but you don't know it. But you don't really know it's him talking to you, but you know it's him. If that makes sense. And to be honest and open, I fell into sexual sin. That's just me putting that out there. And the reason being is because I just didn't fight hard enough to not give in to my flesh. And yeah, so as the days go by, I start to really feel stressed and I feel overwhelmed because I feel like something is just eating at me. Something is bothering me. Like my spirit does not feel settled. And I know why. I know why because I have stayed somewhere that I should not be staying. And I'm putting something before God, And this is something that I have to break off. And I think I'm really having a hard time doing that because, again, I don't want to hurt the person's feelings. And that's where God comes in. He said, you cannot be a pleaser of men. You cannot be a pleaser of men. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of speak this because I know a lot of us, we fall and we just feel so like low that like, wow, like I can't believe I just turn my back on God, especially during these times of chaos that we know the Lord's coming back. You can see it in the news and in prophecies. You can just see that he's coming back. And why now? Why did I choose now to fall? After all these months I was doing so well, I chose now. Um, so it just kind of feels like, wow, like what am I doing? But yeah, just wanted to share that and hold myself accountable, and how I don't know how this is gonna go. Again, I'm still dealing with, just because I'm telling you this doesn't mean like I don't know how I'm gonna correct myself. I'm still battling this in my head on what I'm going to, how I'm going to do it, if I'm going to do it. I want to do it. So I'm going to be in prayer. I'm going to be, it shouldn't be a question that I'm not, that if I'm going to do it, but this is just what I'm dealing with, and I just wanted to share that, you know, because I know it's wrong, and I don't want to stay here. But yep, just wanted to share that, and I appreciate you guys for watching. Bye.